today meeting got created, so people needs to be admitted. Okay. So now if I want them to allow here at data entry, but I don't want them to touch these things because then my problem comes. Okay. So what I will do, I will take everything here and then I will go to control 1, go to protection. By default, everything is locked. By default, everything is locked, and that's what we want. Click OK. And I think you have left it at this stage. There was one more cycle of this. If I am locking each and everything, then how will people edit? So I need to take those cells which I don't want to lock. Press Control 1 once more. And I will say these should not be locked. So I've changed the properties of two different set of cells. Something which I don't want them to touch and something which I want them to touch. Okay. So locked and unlocked. There are two sections in my sheet. Okay. So yellow cell, I have kept it unlocked. And these cells, I have kept it what we call, let's name them. Okay, constant. Let's color them in blue color. So yellow, I don't want, I want them to fill. Blue and white, I don't want them to fill. Okay. But so I have changed the properties, but I am able to type here. I am able to type here also. So then what is the benefit? The benefit is not active until you protect the sheet. It is like you have like kept a very good door, okay, in the front of your house, at the gate of your house, but you have not put the lock. Capability hai, but that lock is not yet active. Okay. So what you need to do now, you go to Review tab, Protect Sheet, and these properties are important, which aapne shayad you might have ignored. What you want them to allow. So first thing is, I am saying that select locked cells. Select locked cells. Guys, mute yourself if you are not speaking. Okay. Ashutosh, please mute yourself. Okay. Select locked cells. So do you want them to select the locked cells or not? That is up to you. Okay. Let's say I want them to select. Second option, select unlocked cells. Why this is important? Agar wo select hi nahi kar payega, then how will he edit? How will he reach there and edit, right? He needs to go there first. Then only he will be able to type something. So this second option is must. Otherwise, the person will not be able to reach that place. First option is up to you, whether you want these things or these things to be selected or not. So I am keeping both of them. Rest, everything else, I am currently not opting for it. Okay. Sometimes you can also use these filtering and pivot tables and all if pivots and filters are getting used in your scenario. Okay. So when I click OK now, and you can put the password, because if no password is there, then everyone can unprotect it also. Okay. So let's say I keep a simple password 1234. It will confirm the password one more time. 1234. And now things are locked. Now look at this. These cells are locked. When I try to double click, it says not allowed. Blue cells, double click, not allowed. Yellow cells, when I try to type, it is allowing me. So there were two steps. You need to divide the cells into two sections. What you want to protect, what you don't want to protect. Okay. Now, why I selected each and everything and then clicked on log? Let's say I unprotect my sheet now. And if you start doing the work right away, I don't want these cells to be protected. So I will press Control 1. Okay, these are not protected. That's fine. But you are not sure whether other cells are protected or not protected. What is the status of their protection? And that's why I am starting from beginning. I will select each and everything. Control 1. I will make sure that everything is logged. This should be ticked. Everything is logged. I will make sure each and everything is logged. And then click OK. Next time, I will only select the things. Now I am sure that each and every cell is logged. Now I am selecting this again. Uncheck this log. So the second part you forgot. I think rest of the things you were able to do. Okay. And after that, it is simple sheet protection. Select these two, at least these two are optional depending on the situation, and all other things are depending on the situation, but these two are important. And click OK after that. That's it. Okay. I think Kajal, you got disconnected in between, so you can watch the recording again.
Yes.
Next question.
Hi, sir. Jyoti this side. I have one question. Can you
Yes, Jyoti.
explain about the relative and absolute numbers? I got confused. Sometimes I got confused.
Okay. So would anyone like to answer it briefly? Pulla, Kajal.
What she's asking?
She's asking when to use dollars, how to use dollars.
Dollar we can use that F1, Fn, the function key plus F4. So automatically.
So how to use, that's first, how to activate it, it's simple. Okay. Explain when to use it, with what situations to use and what situation not to use.
To fix the error.
So the value in which cell, the value must be standardized, because it should not be moved to, that must be freezed with the dollar. Also by keeping the dollar that in front of that cell number or that.
Okay, so I will explain it a little simpler. Let's say these are some numbers and you need to multiply. I'm taking the same example based on which I recorded a video. Okay, I need to do a simple summation of these things, this plus this. Okay, when I do this plus this cell, it is difficult to select. So this cell, it gives me correct result. That's fine with everyone. But now when I drag it, things go wrong, because 2 plus 5 should be 7. Why it is 8? 5 plus 5 should be 10. Why it is 13? The reason is, when you write the formula, you are thinking you are adding B4 and C3. But Excel thinks other way. Excel is thinking I need to add one cell on the left side and one cell at the top. Wherever I am, I need to take one cell left, one cell up. So same thing it is doing here. One cell left, 5, one cell up, 8. 8 plus 5, 13, which you don't want. Okay. So to fix this, we need to use dollars. And how to use dollars? Use function key and F4. Okay, function, where is my function key? Okay, my function key is already active. So F4 key and F4 key. And now if I press this drag and drop, my result is still same. Now what has happened? I have totally frozen it, that I will always use B4 and C3 to be added together. I don't want that to happen, because otherwise I will get the same result. I wanted things to move. When I move downward direction, this should be the data. When I move horizontally, this should be the data. So this formula, I will modify it a little bit. Where is my data? My data is always in column B. So I should freeze column B. My data is always in column row number 3. So I should freeze row number 3. So column B and 3 needs to be fixed, not everything. So here, if I go back to the formula, column B needs to be fixed. So B will have dollar before that. 4 doesn't need to be fixed. Why? Because currently it is 4, but I might use 5, 6, 7, 8 every cell. So this part, only B needs to be fixed. In the second part, C we will not fix, because C, it might become D, E, F, depending on how I move my formula. But 3 needs to be fixed, because my data will come always from row number 3 and column B. And जो भी data रखता है, always fix those things. Wherever your data is there, you need to put dollars in those things. Remaining portions you need to keep free. And now, if I copy this in not only this one single column, everywhere, 6 plus 5, that's 11. 28, 20 plus 8, that's 28. So everywhere it is correct because I have used this logic. Wherever my data is there, that portion needs to be fixed and rest of the things will not have dollars. So every cell is having two components. B is the column part and 4 is the row part. So you decide column fix करना है कि okay और row fix करना है and accordingly take a decision.
अगर हमें दोनों पार्ट फिक्स करने प्लस रो भी फिक्स करनी है और कॉलम भी फिक्स करनी है
तो in this situation you will not need both the parts to be fixed, otherwise your formula will not work. Right, both the parts should be fixed. Let's say you need to take the addition, but then you need to maybe multiply them by maybe 10. Okay, so whatever I wrote the formula, okay, ignore that part is already done, but I want to multiply it with this cell, and this cell, no matter I move right side or bottom side, this cell will be this cell always. So then you need to use F4 column part as well as row part. Both the sections you need to use F4. And now if I copy this formula everywhere, everything will be multiplied by 10. So two parts can only be fixed when it is only one cell. When it is a cross tabular things, then you will keep mixed reference, sometimes absolute, sometimes relative. And it is like not like selective kind of scenario that, okay, absolute is always good and relative is always good. Absolute has its value because maybe sometimes your inputs are coming from a particular place always. Relative has its own use because of relativeness, you don't need to type formula in each cell. Relativity is helping you to copy the formula in all the cells. If relativeness is not there, then you have to work very hard, or like again and again you have to type the same thing. So both are important. It's just that we need to know which one to use when. Okay. Next question.
Not able to write $sign with function key and F4. I don't know why. Shift plus F4 was working.
So it depends on your keyboard. It depends on your keyboard actually. There is no fixed answer to it. If you have a function key in your keyboard, okay, F4 will work without function key or maybe with function key. It depends on what settings are activated. Function key नहीं है? होगा.
Function key is also there. Function key is there. है. लेकिन पता नहीं क्यों function और F4 से नहीं आ रहा था. नहीं आ रहा था. ना F4 से आ रहा था ना function F4. या तो कुछ deactivate होगा या कुछ.
No, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता. Only one situation is activated at any point. Either it will come with function and F4 or just F4. Okay. Both situations cannot be deactivated. Keyboard उस तरह से बना ही नहीं है. So maybe while you are using, something is missing somewhere. Kajal, your connectivity issue is there today.
से आ रहा है बस.
Yeah, Akhilesh.
Yes,
Hello?
Veerababu.
Yeah, I have a small doubt regarding data validation.
Okay.
For yesterday also asked through our WhatsApp group, but I couldn't able to identify that.
Okay, what was the doubt?
Yeah, I have three products. I have three products. One is liability. Second one is assets. Okay. In liability, there are 5 products. Okay. For example, in liability, A, B, C, D, E. Okay. In assets, F, G, H, I, J, K. Liability. This is the main content. There are, yes, right, correct.
Okay.
In liability A, B, C, D, E, F.
Okay. ठीक है.
In
What else?
assets, yeah, G, H, I, J, K, L, like product. Every product is having some percentage of income. For example, in liability, the product is A is having 3% income. Okay, B is 2%, like example I'm saying.
Okay.
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 I have 3 RMs. Okay. I need to create one Excel sheet. They have to identify what are the income they generated from this liability or assets. Every day they have to mention. Okay.
So then, yeah.
For example,
else?
I need the person has to identify which product. First, liability. In liability, he is able to see all products. In assets, he is able to see all products. Okay, once
So
you
that,
click on liability,
that part is data validation. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Then second part, key, what is the percentage of income? 10%, 30%, 3%. That is a VLOOKUP or lookup issue. Okay. Once these things are entered, we can get it using VLOOKUP easily from somewhere, right? If you have stored it somewhere.
In
Okay.
horizontal way, we have to check.
Doesn't matter. Index match use karo, XLOOKUP use karo. Okay, it can bring any format. Okay. It is a lookup exercise. Okay. So we have already discussed 2 times the lookup functions. So watch those videos and you will get more comfortable with the lookup functions. We discussed all of them, right?
Actually, what I require, for example, here I use can I see any data point here, like filter option? If I click on that filter, I can able to see. Yes, correct. If I see in liability, okay, if I click on liability, then I have to able to see one product.
Do you have that sheet?
Yeah, I will show you.
Okay, that would be better rather than me creating everything from the scratch. Okay, please share your screen.
I think you cannot start screen share while other participant is sharing. You have to stop, I think.
Can you share now?
Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. See, here I need to see one what do you call?
Screen is visible to everyone, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, continue, Veera Babu.
Yeah. Here I have to see one filter point. If I click on this drop down, I have to see liability and assets only. Okay.
Okay.
If I click on liability, then I have to see here all these A, B, C, D. Okay.
Understood. Fine.
If I click on one A, then I have to see one here.
Okay.
Then I will manage.
But one can come from A, 2 can come from B also, C also, D also. Then
yeah, like that way.
So no, but see. So forget 1, 2 part. Okay, that part is related to VLOOKUP. That is a simpler part.
Okay.
Okay. So first fix the dependent drop down part.
Dependent drop part. Okay.
Okay. And there is a video already in our course. I don't know whether you have seen it or not, but can you stop sharing and I will create it here in my file now. It will be faster for me.
Okay. Can I stop now?
Yes. My screen is visible. Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we need is, first we need to create a name range. Name range is what? A name given to a group of cells. So one name is, let's say these two. Okay. I can name it as, okay, category. Fine.
Okay.
So this is my category. And the values in this category should be, let's go for data validation. There are two people waiting. Okay. Let's go for data validation. Data validation. It should be a list. What should be that list? Here you type category. Whatever name you gave, that name you need to type. So it will fetch the values from that list and it will show you assets and liabilities, because these were the two names in the category field.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
You can select a manual range also, but I feel more comfortable with the names because it is easy to read whenever you are modifying. Otherwise, I will have to type C2 to D2 and then things go a little bit like unstructured. Okay.
Okay.
Then comes, okay, if here assets have been selected, then here I want subcategory, okay, to be only A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So let me give a name to these things also. Otherwise, how will I remember A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H? So these names I will give, okay, these are my assets. You need to give exactly same name, whatever you are using here, to the subcategories. So now when I select assets, that means these 6 cells are part of my asset categories. Okay, same way. Oh, sorry, this was liability, right? Let's change it to assets, and that's liability. Okay, so these things are my assets and these things are my liabilities. And here I am able to select both of them. But these things, liability parts are not yet named. So let us name them to liability. Please note that your spelling should be exactly matching. Whatever you are seeing in the drop down, your name for these things should also match. Okay.
Okay.
Now, this part, I want to put another validation. And that should only show whatever is presented here, only those things. So now how these names, whatever name nomenclature I have given, how they help. If I say equal, okay, and this cell, look at this now. If I say equal and this cell, it gives me just assets.
Okay.
But there's a function. I need to tell Excel key, don't pick up this literal text of this cell. There is a function which allows Excel to think indirectly. So I want to tell Excel key, don't take asset as just a text, take it as a reference, because asset is also a name to a group of cell.
Okay.
Okay. So to do that, so that Excel doesn't link directly to the cell content, the function name is indirect. And that's what Funny was suggesting you, I think, yesterday.
Correct.
Okay. So he was saying key indirect, if you can use. Now, if you say, okay, G3, so it will not literally take G3, it will look for names which are having G3. Look for names which are having G3 as the name. When I press enter, now you see it fetches the content behind that name, not only that cell text. Now, this logic I want to use because now with the indirect, if I refer to a cell, it can fetch the name range related to that text. And that's what I want to use now. So I will type data validation here. I will say use a list. What is the source of that list? I will type equal. But I cannot simply say G3 because then it will simply take G3. So I will type indirect, open bracket, and select this cell. indirect, open bracket, and select this cell. Okay.
Okay.
And here row number 3. Click OK. Do you see now?
Yeah. Okay.
So whatever I showed you using indirect function, now it is getting that result of indirect function and showing it in the drop-down list. Now let's say we change it to liability. Indirect function will think, now I need to pull the liability reference range, reference name, and it is showing HIJK.
Okay.
So it is 2 parts. First one is simple. Select the list of names and put the data validation on that. Second one, you need to use the list, but it needs to be dynamic, and that's why we are basing it on this text. But we cannot simply use this text. We need to use it in an indirect way. Then only it will be able to refer the background, like items behind that name.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And after that, once let's say this is selected as J. So you maintain some sheets somewhere. Okay. This J refers to 2, this K refers to 1, this L refers to something like 10, whatever you want. I will simply write a VLOOKUP function. Okay, VLOOKUP J from these cells, kuch bhi rakh do uske andar. It will fetch. Okay, that is not related to your data validation.
Okay. Combination.
Okay. A combination, it can be combination. So if let's say J is appearing in multiple files, so you can say liability and J, look both of them together. Okay. So it can be a multiple column VLOOKUP kind of thing. XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, concatenation you can use and then try to do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. What next, guys? I think we have spent a decent time. Power query start karne ka time nahi hai, so let's continue with our doubts. What do you say?
Already half an hour over.
हाँ, तो वही तो. Power query needs 1 hour. Maybe next time we will do it. We have a lot of time, right? So ask more questions similar to this. Where's Sapan, Kadam? Where are the files? Those guys are ready with the files also always. Kadam, how are you? He's not active, I guess. Okay.
No. Yes, fine, sir.
Okay. All fine? No doubts this time?
Doubt. Okay, just give it 2 minutes.
Sir, I am having one doubt.
He will generate the doubt.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Sir, I am having one doubt.
Hello.
Okay. Okay. Hruday, just 1 minute. Let Pulla share his screen and then.
Yes,
we'll
yeah, sorry to ask you, you already explained in the video, but I just wanted to understand how this 920 hours is came to here. Could you tell me, please?
920 came by subtracting D minus C.
Okay,
Later time minus initial time.
okay. How the overtime is the 1 hour
time. Okay.
1 hour
So 920, whatever you are seeing in column E, that is in the time format. So if you click on comma at the top, okay, it is a fraction of 24 hours of the day. So 1 means 24 hours and 0.39 means 9 hours 20 minutes. Okay. So what you will normally think that, okay, to calculate the overtime, 9 hours 20 minutes, let me subtract 8 because 8 is my normal working hours. And you will be left with something. But it is not 9, it is 0.39. So if you subtract 8, okay, you will get something negative. So to convert it into really 9 hours, you need to multiply by 24 because in 1 day, it is 24 hours. So whatever this 0.39 is there, if you multiply by 24, okay, and then deduct 8, then comes your number of hours, which is overtime. So look at the formula of column F.
But just check this, just when you deduct from the 1945 hours to 1925, it comes around 920 hours. But how this comes the 1 hour 33 minutes? Still, I'm not getting that.
1 hour 33, it is not 1 hour 33 minutes. 20 minutes is 1/3 of the hour, right? So 0.33 is that portion. Numerically, it is 1.3 hours.
Okay.
But with respect to time, it is 1 hour 20 minutes. The total 60 minutes are there, right? So 20 minutes means what? Out of the 60, 33%, right? So that is what it is showing. In mathematical terms, it is 33% of the hour, right?
Okay, you got it in such
So for mathematically, you need to put 33, not 0.2. 1.2 you cannot put.
Okay.
That is the reason.
Okay, so the 33 is the in the no
33 is
minutes.
corresponding, 0.33 is corresponding to 20 minutes of the hour. 0.33 hour or 20 minutes are equivalent.
Okay, now I got it. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because when we are displaying, we need to show it in the time format so that people understand. But when we are using it mathematically, then we need to convert it into mathematical terms, multiply, summation, and all. Okay.
Okay, just instead of that, how I can be fetched to data because our normal working hours is the 8 hours, but it is a 9 hours and 20 minutes. I just wanted to get to the in total in
Overtime
the
duration, if you want to get.
yes, I want to overtime duration exactly to the 1 hour 20 minutes or
Okay.
otherwise
So
it must be coming to
then let's not do it. Okay. What you need to do is write a formula here, or maybe create another column. Yeah, type it here. Equal. Take the cell E3. I'm taking the 0.39 part, which is equivalent to 9 hours 20 minutes, minus, take that cell of normal hours, or you can simply type 8 by 24, because 8 is your normal hours, right? So either you convert your time into hours, or you convert your 8 hours into the fraction of the day. 8 by 24. Press enter.
yeah,
okay.
that's cool.
So if you want to display only time, then this is good.
Okay.
But if you want to get the cost element, so then you need to multiply. Then you need to mathematically convert it into 1.33. Otherwise, your numbers will not come correct.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Hruday, yes, please continue.
Sir, in Power Pivot, I'm having small doubt. Shall I share the screen?
Sure.
Sir, is it visible now?
Yes, it's visible.
No. It's not visible.
It's not visible. Let me stop my sharing. Now it's visible.
Yes, it's visible.
Now it's
okay.
Sir, actually, these are two data in two different sheets. In sheet 1, we're having the receivables of respective outlets.
Okay.
And
what is CC number?
So CC number is the number designated, code designated to each outlet.
Okay, fine.
And sheet 2 having that same CC number. And it is having some extra data like sales officer, trading area, district, extra data is there. So I want to, I'm doing Power Pivot for sheet number 1 and 2.
But what do you want to create? Well, first tell me.
So actually, for this particular CC number, I want the name of trading area or name of sales officer or name of district which are available in this sheet 2. In VLOOKUP, we can get easily, but I have tried in Power Pivot, sir, since it is very time saving, but it is not getting.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. In column B, which is having CC number, do you have any duplicates?
No, not at all.
In column B, on the other sheet, because you want to pull it from there.
No,
this sheet becomes your master.
Correct.
Are you sure any duplicates are not there?
No, sir. No duplicates.
Okay. Can you create a pivot? Simple pivot?
Yeah.
Create a pivot here.
Yes, sir. Column A, is it okay? Or should I delete it, sir?
No, keep it. No problem.
Yes.
Create a pivot on sheet 2. Yeah. Go for new sheet. That's fine. Bring CC number to rows.
Yes.
And bring any column to value section. Any column. Take any column. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. Take any column.
Sir, 2 rows, right?
Value section.
Okay.
I want the count. Now can you sort it descending to ascending? The number, column B of pivot. Right click any one cell. Sort up. Largest to smallest. नहीं, largest to smallest चाहिए. Look at this.
Okay.
That is why I was asking you. Okay. कि duplicate है कि नहीं है. If duplicate होगा तो then VLOOKUP भी fail होगा. Power pivot तो मना ही कर देगा कि नहीं कर सकता मैं.
Okay.
Because Power Pivot is having confusion. 193801 क्या है? कौन है उसका मालिक? उसके मालिक दो हैं. उसके नाम दो हैं, right?
Correct.
So remove this duplication and then try again with Power Pivots. So Power Pivots, how they work? Okay. So basically you are connecting a transaction data to a master data.
Yes.
Master, why we are calling master? Because we use VLOOKUP to pull something from there. Okay. You want master because it is having some associated informations related to the salesperson or the store manager or the outlet manager, those kind of details. So why you need to find a reason why there are 2 lines of that same outlet. There may be a valid reason for that repetition, but then you need to find a unique information between the 2 places, sheet 1 and sheet 2. Something unique should be there, no repetition. Sheet 1 can have repetition because receivable can be of different times. Okay, it can be various regions. So transaction table can have repetition. The other table cannot have a repetition. The master table, the lookup table. जिससे भी lookup करोगे उसमें repetition allowed नहीं है. Okay. Now, if you have removed that line, try again with Power Pivot now, and it should work. No, not this. Directly करो. उसमें Power Pivot window में जाके add to data model होता ना.
Okay.
यहीं पे है Power Pivot tab.
Sorry, ये controls है ऐसा थोड़ा इसलिए थोड़ा display नहीं होगा. Yes, sir.
So be there in any one cell and then add to data model.
Sir, already this relation has created, sir.
Okay, so go to diagram view, Power Pivot window, manage पे click करो.
Sir, किधर sir? Power window.
This green icon is there on the top left, right? Manage. Double click on that. On the top left, green icon is there, right? Manage करके.
Yes. Once I'm.
Yeah, it's below 5.
Yes, sir.
I don't see any movement on your screen. It's same.
Sir, here, right?
Yes.
Double click it.
Yes, sir.
Another window will open and show that window.
Sir, this window it's opening. I think I have to stop, share, and reshare, sir.
Okay, do it. Bharat Petroleum. Okay. One of my old employers.
Sir, now it's displaying, right?
Yes, it's visible. So now it is one-to-many relationship, and now you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay, sir.
Earlier it was many-to-many. Both sides there were duplication. Okay, that's why it may not be allowing you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Understood.
After that, you know. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, one more doubt. Should I put pivot while opening the sheet 1 or sheet 2, sir, or it is not relevant? Any sheet is it okay?
Should I
start the pivot table I have to create after opening the sheet 1 or sheet 2, or it doesn't matter whichever?
It doesn't matter. Once they are here, okay, you can create a pivot table. Both the tables should be there, whatever you need. There should be a relationship, and then only create the pivot table. Okay, even if you create a pivot table first and then you realize, okay, no, that information is missing, I need to bring a third table. Okay, so that also fine.
Yes, understood. Thank you, sir.
Okay, great. Next person. Thank you, Arte, for sharing your screen. Who is speaking? Jay or Vaibhav? Who is the next person, guys? Jay, do you want to say something? I think no. Next question. कोई भी question नहीं है क्या? Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. I think others can also hear you.
Sir, I have one doubt. I have a team of around 20 to 30 people, and they fill the data on the daily basis, like billable hours, non-billable hours, and the type of the work they processed. I want that in monthly basis. I want to compile that data in one sheet.
Can you show how does that sheet look?
As of now, I don't have sheet as I'm operating from the phone. It is on my office platform, and I cannot take out from there.
Okay, so do one thing.
And
maybe we can connect next time. I think Power Query can help you to consolidate it, but still I need to see this sheet. So next time, maybe what you can do, create a basic sample structure, जैसा sheet में दिख रहा है, and then we can discuss. I can guide you according to that.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, Vaibhav.
Hi, sir. Sapan here.
हाँ जी सपन, how are you?
Sir, I'm doing good. Sir, I have shared a file on the WhatsApp group.
That's what I like about Sapan. He is always ready with the file.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
where is the file? In the WhatsApp group, right? I need to open the WhatsApp group first.
Hello everyone, Funny here. Just joined.
Funny, switch on your camera.
I switched on, sir.
Okay, तो जय के नाम से दिख रहा है ये.
Jai Balaya. I means it's an Indian actual famous actor. So
okay,
people love him and call him as Jai Balaya. So just updated by them, just like that.
Very good. And that's your son, right?
Yeah, he is my son.
Great.
I
so
just came
good
from
to see
office.
you finally.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Good
you so
to see
much.
you finally, because you are quite active in the group and some of my workload you have taken already.
Welcome, sir, always.
Okay, great. Someone, I don't see the file. Where is it? Okay, I can see it now.
Akhilesh, sir, your hand is raised. I think you also want to ask some question.
हाँ, बहुत सारे questions हैं, but धीरे धीरे. My screen visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. बताइए सपन. What do you want to do here?
Sir, please come to the that tab leads. On the first column A, I just wanted to know, like, if I want to get the data, only the date and the month separately on the in different columns. If you go at the date end, you will find it, sir. I have written day and date and month. Yeah, which I have highlighted.
So how to bring this, right?
Yeah, from the
creation date.
Yes, created date.
Okay. Now, so whenever you want to do this, always look for some pattern. Okay. And this can be done by using flash fill. It can be done by using text to columns. It can be done by using formulas. Formulas will be little bit time taking initially, but they will always be working for you after that, once they are written. Okay. So here, now if you see, this is not just a format, it is an extraction, and that's why I can only see count. And because of that, I will have to extract. So what do you want here in the date part? So
Only date 07.
Only day 07.
Yes, sir. Only the date.
Is there any other month here?
No, only it's for the month of May.
What if it was April? How does it this month look? APR or APRIL?
APRIL maybe, but the pattern is same.
No, there's a difference in the pattern. May 3 digit भी वही आएगा और full name भी वही आएगा. April में 3 digit different है, full name different है, right?
April May, right, sir. The full name will come.
Full name will come. Okay. Any suggestions, guys? Funny,
Text.
Kajal?
Text.
Text.
We can use text. Yeah. Text.
Text,
DDD. Text.
I don't think
Reference.
that will work.
Text and select that column, sir. Sorry, select that cell, comma.
Comma.
Inverted comma. I mean that 2 colons.
Double quotes. Yes.
MMM.
This is the month, right? I'm asking for the date. I'm asking for the date. Funny.
Date. DD. Yeah.
Okay.
Funny, it will not work because text function works when something is already a date, and this is not a date; it is a text.
It's a
use delimit.
Okay.
So you need to split it. You can use mid function. You can use text split function if that's available in your Excel. So let's say I try to use mid function. Okay. Mid or right or okay. I would like to use mid first in this scenario. So what is your 07? Which is this character? 3 plus space plus 3 plus another space. 9th character, right?
9th character. Yeah.
9th character. So from this cell, I can say start with the 9th character and go for 2 characters. Okay. Start with the 9th character and go for 2 character. And that gives me the data, at least in the month of May. But it will not work in April because April number of letters will be higher. So I would like to do it in a different way. I'm writing the same function. If I count it from the backward, if you see the uniformity, backward number of digits will always be the same.
Correct.
Backward digits will always be same. We just need to count. Okay. So 4 plus 3,
8,
8,
10, 11, 12, 13,
9,
14, 15,
10,
16,
11, 12, 13,
18.
14, 15, 16, 18. Let's say 18 kar lete hain. We can adjust it later. So I would like to use write function and then take this and let's say we type 18. 18 is fine. Let's say we type not 18, 20 because 18 is not bringing on. No, 20 is giving the result. Okay, but हमें पूरा नहीं चाहिए. So what I will write, I will say left 2 characters in this new result. Left, comma, 2 characters. So now this will always give me the result. Even if let's say this May becomes Kalko April, it will still give me the result.
Sir, I have checked it, it becomes APR on the 3-digit.
APR. So then first one will still come. Okay, first one will also work, which is simpler to do.
Okay.
Okay. So
Fine,
this
sir.
is what you can do.
Sir,
Same logic you apply for May month. So May is what? It is 5th character and you need 3 characters. So you can write equal mid on this cell. How many characters? Starting from 5th.
4.
And you need 3. You need 3 only. May APR. Okay. So that's how
Sir,
you will do it.
sir, I have a question here, sir.
Yes.
Sir, is it not possible to do it with the find function, find second space or first space?
Possible थोड़ा और complex हो जाएगा.
Okay.
I would not like to go unless there is a need to go.
Okay,
so what
text,
he's saying, if find me second space and then उसके बाद 2 characters ले लो. So whatever we were mentioning in this 9, which we were mentioning manually, he's saying, can I mention it automatically? कि खुद से find करे वो second space. It's possible using find function, but it will be little more complex. उतनी जरूरत है नहीं because it is a structured data. That's why.
Yeah, got it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
how about text split, sir?
That is also possible. In this case, that will also work. But fixed width means we need to go to fixed width. There is a function. है क्या ऐसा कुछ? I don't know. So fixed width, I think you are mentioning from text to columns, right?
Yeah, text to columns, it works. Yeah.
Yeah, so that will work for sure. But only problem is fixed width or text to column is manual.
Right.
Tomorrow, if data changes, you have to execute it again.
Correct.
That's the only
So
challenge.
the first one which I said that will work only in date format, I guess.
Yes. If it was a date,
yes,
then it will be very easy. Text
Right.
function we can use.
Right. Okay.
What else?
Sir, one more time I would like to come you again. Why that 5 coming again? And they meet 8, 2 and 5 and then comma 3.
So here 5. Starting character, which one you want? So you don't want sun, you don't want space, you want from M. M is the 5th character from the beginning, right? That's why
Understood.
5.
Okay.
So
Understood.
starting number and then how many?
Understood, sir.
Okay. Next question.
Sir, my second question goes there. Wanted you to undo the data, sir, because you have deleted the data.
No, I'm not deleted. I'm unhidden.
Okay.
Yes.
Now my second question goes here. These are the mobile number which has been highlighted on the E number. These are the customer who had been asking for the queries.
Okay.
Now I want to see if you see on this another tab, it's cell it is written.
Where?
Just closer
Next
to the
tab.
lead. Next tab. Sorry.
Next step.
Yeah.
So now I want to know which of the customers has bought. I want to know what is the conversion rate it happened.
Okay. So you are not able to match the mobile number because here 91 is there, sometimes not there, right?
Right, sir.
Okay. So it's simple. First match the mobile number. Here it is always 10 digit. Is that the case?
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Make it 10 digit here also and then match.
Okay.
How will you match it? So here, let's say I will again minimize these some of the columns. Okay. So sometimes it is having 9-1, sometimes it is not having 9-1, but what is the most important part of your mobile? 10 digits.
10
You can
digits.
mention right and how many? 10.
10.
So even if 9-1 is there, it will get removed. And now you do the VLOOKUP for whatever you were doing. Okay. And now, once it is there, then you can jo bhi VLOOKUP, sum if, count ifs, everything, all those things can be used. If let's say I want to insert here how many units purchase for this particular number, I will write sum ifs, some range. What do you want to do here? Was there any quantity column here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, what was that column then?
Sir,
Column T. Column T, right?
Yes, sir. Right.
So I will write equal sum ifs, sum what? I will sum quantity column. Then where do you want to match? I want to match it with that mobile number, this column. Okay.
comma.
And then comma, what is your current mobile number? So wherever you are writing the formula, pick up that number and close the bracket here. So in this case, it is 0. There are 3 units for these guys. Okay. So it looks, it is working. So that's how you need to approach it.
Okay. But if I want to see out of that 2 unit, if the consumer has bought the same unit, how can I see like what the consumer had queried and what he bought it?
What is the number here? Where is the queried number?
Okay. There is an on the column number M.
Column number M. M में तो
No, sorry.
quantity
No. It's on the I.
iPhone, okay.
but it is having a text.
Right.
So that means one person is having multiple lines. So you need to take the ratio. First, create a report where one mobile number, you can easily get how many queries were there. Okay. By counting something, by adding something. Let's say if I create a simple pivot out of this. Okay. To keep it simple. Pivot field name is not
Header
valid.
not there. Column F.
Okay, so I will take that mobile number. This was the one which was clean, and then I will take wherever he was buying it or whatever that column. Okay, bring that somewhere here. Maybe let's take model number. So he is asking for 2, he is asking for 1, whatever. So at least it got cumulated. And then here I will bring another one, which is summation of this quantity, because this I got from some other place. So now in one single line, I have the 2 columns and I can compare them. This one currently I just pulled and counted it. It may be some other logic, how you count what were the number of queries for a particular mobile number. Okay, but it can be easily done using pivots. Sum if वगैरह में जाने का जरूरत ही नहीं उतना. See, sum ifs वगैरह, they will give you flexibility, but pivots will always be much easier than sum ifs and other things to use. So I would prefer easy rather than flexibility. That's my opinion. If you are more comfortable in writing formulas, go through other route also. That's fine.
Maximum time I use the only pivot.
हाँ ठीक है, वैसे ही चलो. Next question.
सर
Last question.
सर मैंने एक चैट बॉक्स में एक्सेल पुट किया वहां पे. एक्चुअली मुझे थोड़ा ग्राफ में एक हेल्प चाहिए था, राइट? कुछ डेटा है जो अभी भी शो कर रहा है. मैंने उसको हाइड किया है, जैसे आपने मुझे पहले बताया था इफ का यूज करके, इफ फॉर्मूला. बट ये 0 0 वैल्यू अभी भी शो हो रहा है, सो इसको हटाना है मुझे. या
ये वाली हटानी है, राइट?
जी जी जी.
ये आपने NA लिखा है यहाँ पे, NA नहीं लिखना है. There is a function known as NA, वो लिखना है. ये तो टेक्स्ट हो गया. Okay. So in place of this, let's start with here. You just need to write NA function itself. So without double quotes, this one.
Okay.
This generates the error. NA तो text हो गया.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So now if you double click, and let's इसमें भी रखते हैं same.
Simply NA लिख देनी है ना?
NA, it is a function. So open bracket, close bracket also required.
Okay. Got it.
And you can see they are getting eliminated automatically. So चले जाएगा.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Any other questions or close करें?
Sir, I want fuzzy lookup and VStack, HStack formulas, sir.
अगली बार डिस्कस करें, अर्जेंट नहीं है तो.
No issue, sir. I mean, take your time and we'll discuss.
So VStack, HStack, only Office 365, whoever is having, they can get help. Okay, it's good function. Fuzzy lookup तो मैंने भी try नहीं किया है, so maybe we will together learn. Okay.
Sure, definitely, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be helpful, like, you know, better than VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP and all. So I thought we'll learn that functionality. And one more thing, using HStack, VStack, I want to learn transpose, filter and all, applying all these functionalities in that.
ठीक है, एक दिन एक Office 365 के functions पे session रखते हैं, ठीक है? So that will cover all the new functions, text split, text join, VStack and all those things.
Okay.
Whatever we can cover comfortably that day, उतना रखेंगे, बाकी next वाले में डाल देंगे. We don't need to rush.
Yes.
Okay. But VStack, एक बहुत ही simple सा example I will give you. Let's say A, B, C, D. These are the things. Okay. And then another things, E, F, G, and H. E and F and H and I. ठीक है. So जहां तक मुझे याद है, VStack will stack these ranges vertically.
Correct.
So earlier क्या होता था कि if I need a combined list, let's say these are my cities. Okay, these are the cities of state A, these are the cities of state B. But now, if I need a union of all the cities, so I used to copy paste manually one below other. Now in this case, what I can do, VStack vertical stacking. Okay, it says give me range 1, that's my range 1, comma, then it says give me range 2, and I will do your job of vertically stacking it. So that's the simple thing. Now sometimes what happens, okay, maybe ऐसा हो सकता है, these are not two states, it is maybe this is month 1 and this is month, let's say 2, and these two cities also sold in month 1, and maybe C and D also sold in month 2. ठीक है? And now when I want to combine, so I need to pick this range first, comma, in the second part, I need to pick this range. So VStack will simply put each and everything. Okay, but you can see E is coming twice, CD is coming twice.
Correct.
So then we can use unique function. Unique function will only pick things once. Because of maybe our purpose was just to get the unique list. ठीक है, उसने पिछले मंथ बेचा और अगले मंथ बेचा, but still I need only the unique list. Repetition, there is no value to me as such. Okay, and we just need to put unique outside this VStack, and now it gives me the unique list, which is a much smaller range. Okay, HTAG वो horizontally put कर देगा vertical things को. ठीक है, so if I put, let's say, in place of this, if I put HTAG, okay, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. Let's start with HTAG. HTAG. So HTAG के लिए horizontal होना चाहिए ना पहले चीजें शायद. Let's see, comma this. Okay, I think why it's not working, because the number of, so in the vertical stack, our column was always 1. In the horizontal stack, or number of columns, like whatever you are selecting, it should match, because it is not able to align them properly. Okay, so HTAG we will cover again with a proper example, data create karke, and but VStack is simply copying one below
Simple.
other.
Yes.
Any other
VStack
small
can be
doubts?
used.
Sir,
VStack can be used for different multiple sheets data as well, right, sir? To combine multiple sheets data as well, if the format is same.
How many columns you are talking?
I mean, if data is same in 5 different sheets, we can use
Then,
VStack and we can combine it, right?
do you use Power Query?
Yes, sir. Power Query I use, but very
Use
less.
Power Query. हाँ, तो use more of it. क्योंकि Power Query is a better solution in that case, and it is automated solution. Function वगैरह छोटी मोटी चीजें handle कर सकते हैं. When the data is bigger, let's say if you want to combine 5 sheets which are having like 20 columns, VStack वगैरह fail हो जाएंगे, right? वो सब नहीं चलेंगे.
Okay.
Okay. So
Sir,
Power Query is a like better solution for that scenario.
Okay.
And that
Sir,
was the topic actually today, but we got involved into other doubts. So,
yes, sir. Yes.
सर अभी जो VStack का फॉर्मूला आपने बोला था उसमें क्या विद सॉर्टिंग हो जाएगा?
Yeah, we can sort, I guess.
सॉर्ट कर सकते हो. सो यूनिक के बाद आप सॉर्ट भी लगा दो. एक देयर इज अ फंक्शन सॉर्ट. यूनिक के बाद वो भी लगा दो आप सॉर्ट.
Alright,
so unique will remove the duplicate, sort will sort it according to your requirement. So all those things can be done.
सर एक हमारे ऑफिस में थोड़ा आई मीन एक चैलेंज आया था. आई मीन आई गॉट अ क्वेश्चन लाइक आई नीड ABCDEFGH A to Z. Again after that A1 B1 C1 D1 like that. Again after Z1 again I need A2 B2 C2 Z2 like that. Can we automate? Because उसमें क्या बोलते हैं, आई मीन जो रेंज है द नंबर ऑफ रोज है वो कॉमन नहीं है. Sometimes it will be 100, sometimes it will be 200, sometimes it will be 10. So एक
थोड़ा you need to like explain the situation little more properly. Maybe possible हो सकता है, maybe नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है.
Actually,
what are the exact requirement? क्यों करना चाह रहे हो ऐसा? Maybe I can suggest something better.
सीरियल उसको डेटा को ऑर्डर देने के लिए सर A1 B1 C1 पे उसको ऑर्डर देने के लिए कुछ जो
तो A1 B1 में क्यों ऑर्डर देना चाहते हो? न्यूमेरिकली रखो. ऑर्डर ही देना ना. Handling numbers will always be better than handling text. So give them numeric, it will be easy.
Actually,
But
sir,
still, you bring that sheet, sample sheet कहीं से लाके अगली बार दिखागा.
Yes, sir. I'll
And
definitely.
then we can discuss it better. Or
I'll
put it on
definitely.
the group, अपने group पे डाल देना. Like all the people will like try to solve it.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Who
Thank you.
else? Welcome.
Sir, just wanted to ask you one thing, Sapar.
Yes, Apan.
Sir, there is a column of around, there is a data, it is, the column comes out around 7 to 8 lakhs. Now, when I work on the same file, it's getting a little bit hanged up. What is the easiest way I can work it faster?
What do you want to get out of that column which is having
Same data, whichever same data.
So use Power BI, use Power Pivots. They will be much more capable to handle this kind of data set.
Okay, sir. Noted, sir.
Okay. And how many people have taken Power BI from here? And वो कहाँ तक पहुँचे हो आप लोग?
Sir, I have taken the Power BI, but I have not started the course.
तो start
have to be
start
started.
करो. सिर्फ मेरे को पैसे देने के लिए थोड़ी था वो course.
Will be started, I think. Because
हाँ.
सर मेरा बैच स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ है इसका अभी तक, कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है.
सबका किसी का बैच स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ, कोर्स पड़ा हुआ है. आप शुरू तो करो, सवाल पूछो, जवाब मिलेंगे आपको.
ओके सर.
ओके. उसमें पावर क्वेरी का एक पूरा सेक्शन है. सेक्शन 2 इज डेडिकेटेड टू पावर क्वेरी. सो फनी, आई डोंट नो फनी हैज टेकन और नॉट, बट सेक्शन 2 उसमें पावर क्वेरी पे डेडिकेटेड है. हाउ टू कंबाइन मल्टीपल शीट्स into one single table, how to combine multiple files from a folder into one single table, how to combine multiple sheets from multiple files into one single table. All those things are there.
I'm aware of that, sir. I mean, I just asked about this formula. That's it.
हाँ, तो ठीक है. तो आई थिंक ज्यादा डेटा बड़ा हो तो VStack वगैरह नहीं यूज करना चाहिए. छोटे फंक्शंस, लिस्ट वगैरह के लिए इट्स बेटर.
Correct.
Okay.
So generally, how much time does a normal person take to complete that course, sir?
Which course?
Power BI.
I teach them. I teach to corporates in 2 days. 16 hours. Okay. Currently, I am teaching. There is a batch running from one of the Saudi client. I think they are a little bit liberal. They gave their employees 3 days. 24 hours. But that is mainly to make them aware what is possible, and थोड़ा बहुत practice हो जाएगा, कुछ चीजें कर पाओगे. So I would not suggest कि आप 16 घंटे में बैठ करके खत्म कर डालो उसको. Take more time. Spend maybe half an hour. Okay. And ऐसा नहीं है कि Excel खत्म करूंगा तभी मैं Power BI सीख सकता हूँ. It can run parallelly.
Okay.
If you know Excel better, okay, it will help you in logical, like framing your formulas and all logically, but it doesn't mean कि आपको जरूरत है उसकी. हाँ, if functions and whatever, there are so many things. Ultimately logic चाहिए. So logic के लिए आपको सिर्फ Excel सीखने की जरूरत नहीं है. Logic के लिए आपका पूरा background and do puzzles with your kids and so many things are there. Logic generate करने के लिए.
Mainly, I wanted to learn VB scripts, sir. Actually, VBA का.
मतलब काम क्या आएगा वो बताओ. What is the problem जिसको solve करना चाहते हो? Then I can suggest कि हाँ VBA सीखना है.
Macros रहेगा सर. एक macros रहेगा. Macros सीखने का है. मतलब जो क्लाइंट को आउटपुट देते हैं ना सर, वो मल्टीपल वर्कशीट से एक सिंगल शीट में आएगा. मल्टीपल टैब से सिंगल एक शीट से मल्टीपल टैब्स क्रिएट होंगे और CSV फॉर्मेट में आएंगे और अलाइनमेंट में होगा. अलाइनमेंट सॉर्टिंग भी हो जाएगा.
अच्छा, ठीक है. अभी तो we are not yet ready with the VBA course. बाद में आएगा विनीत के साथ. I don't know you attended that session or not. Vineet can take care of those things. Okay. And but we are not ready as of now. Okay.
Santosh, instead of going for VBA, you can go for Alteryx. That is a far advanced
But Alteryx
tool.
सबके बस की बात नहीं है ना
बस
financially.
हाँ, right. I mean, अगर student license है तो they can, yeah.
This is something I'm hearing for the first time. What is that? Alteryx.
Alteryx.
So,
Alteryx.
I heard it from some of my clients, and when COVID came, what they did, they gave a free course and certified भी कर लो खुद को. So that time I utilized and I got myself certified in Alteryx level 1. Okay, but
It's a wonderful tool, sir.
It's a very good tool. It's like you can say Power Query ka, it is like 10x. You
10x, yeah.
Okay, but then Power Query is free, and most of the people are having exposure to that. Alteryx $5,000. Forget individual. एक company भी मतलब सोचेगी थोड़ा.
Correct.
Okay, so that's the limitation. जिनके पास है, they should learn it.
Is it ALLTRICKS?
No, ALTERYX. RYX. If you want to explore, you can explore for 1 month. You can download and you can explore it for 1 month. I mean, if you go for proper, Udemy classes, you have courses. You can go through those videos and you can explore those. It's a wonderful tool. I mean, you can do much faster than what you are doing now.
Yeah, got it. Thank you so much for suggestion.
Okay.
I'll
Santosh,
definitely-
तब तक try to mitigate the need for macros with Power Query. Okay.
Sure,
Power
sir.
Query will not be able to generate different sheets. Okay. उसके लिए कुछ एक्सटर्नली मे बी चैट जीपीटी पे जाके एक मैक्रो ढूंढ लेंगे, बट कंसोलिडेशन पहले एक साथ करो. पावर क्वेरी कैन हेल्प. पावर क्वेरी कैन हेल्प यू इन क्लीनिंग अ लॉट ऑफ डेटा. ओके.
Yes.
एंड लास्ट लेग में वी विल यूज चैट जीपीटी और मैक्रो कहीं से भी, मतलब इट कैन बी जनरेटेड फ्रॉम वेरियस प्लेसेस.
It can be picked. Yeah.
ओके, चले फिर.
या
ओके
सर, ये क्लासेस वीकेंड नहीं हो सकते.
बहुत मुश्किल है फनी.
I mean,
वीकेंड पे मेन रेवेन्यू मॉडल डिपेंडेंट है, राइट? सो इट कैन नॉट बी रिप्लेस्ड. मतलब फिर वही होगा कि किसी और को लेना पड़ेगा, मुझे नहीं लेना पड़ेगा.
एक्चुअली ये मेरे को मंडे ट्यूसडे वेडनेसडे लिटिल बिट टायर्ड अप इन ऑफिस, सो आई हैव टू रश फॉर दिस सेशन.
थर्सडे का सोच सकते हैं. आई एम ओके.
Yeah, Thursday is fine. I mean, Thursday and Fridays are working from
so
home.
We will see, but depending on like how many people are okay with Thursday, we can try to look into that. कभी Thursday, कभी Wednesday रख दिया. Anyway, recordings are always there. ठीक है, but we would like your active participation, all of you. जितना live हो सके उतना better होता है. ठीक है.
Sure, sir. And thank you so much for your time, sir.
No
Thank you all.
Thank
Have
you.
a good
Thank
night.
you, sir. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Take care.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.